Hello everyone! It's a really bright, beautiful, sunny day outside, and I was thinking I would take advantage of this opportunity and film a video in the daylight. What I mostly wanted to talk to you about is the solar return. You might have read some articles online, or maybe you've heard other astrologers talk about your solar return, but maybe you have no clue what that is about. What does it happen? How does the sun return? I'm here to just clarify very briefly a couple of things related to your solar return and how you can best use it to help you live more creatively and, well, possibly happily as well. So the solar return is actually your birthday. The sun was in a particular position in the moment when you were born in the sky in a given sign. You might have been born a sun sign in Aries, or a sun sign in Scorpio, or a sun sign in Leo, or sun sign in Gemini, and that means that your birthday fell either, if you're in Aries, somewhere at the end of March and beginning of April, or if you're a Gemini, from the end of May to the beginning of June. Most of June is usually the birth month for Geminis. So this means that every year the sun is understood to take a year to return back to the place where it was when you were born. This means symbolically that your birthday is infused with the energy of new plans, of new goal chasing, of new energy. Okay, so you get like an influx of energy. It could be that you have some very good aspects to your sun sign. For example, you might have Sun conjunct Jupiter, which is really wonderful, generous like influence and energy. You might be one of those people that is constantly the sun is kind of following my face. You might be one of those people that is constantly attracting good luck and has a lot of friends and has boundless optimism in terms of self-confidence and self-esteem, because the sun governs our identity, our sense of self in the world, who we are, what we want to achieve, some of the things that we like to do in the world that attract wealth, abundance to us. You might also have, for example, another beneficial influence is Sun conjunct Venus. So you might be natural adept at realizing your self-worth. You might be quite person that is into pleasure. You might be an excellent lover. Also, like from the heart, you live a lot from your heart and you like to attract beauty in your life. When the sun returns for your birthday, it activates your Sun conjunct Venus or your Sun conjunct Jupiter, and you get an influx in those areas as well. Although I have to say that a Venus return, a Jupiter return, a Mars return are distinct things, and I'm going to make some videos to talk about those as well. But coming back to the sun return, so if your sun is conjunct other personal planets, then it activates those as well. However, if your sun is conjunct outer planets, you might be given a new set of lessons to learn, because the outer planets are planets that we don't really have much to do about, while personal planets are things that we can work on, such as Venus, Mars, Mercury, the Sun. With the energy of the outer planets, we more or less don't have that much to do. There are things that we can work on, but it's karmically given, it's divinely set. So for example, the outer planets are Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and if you have a sun conjunct any of these outer planets, then you're going to have distinct life lessons that you're going to have to work through in this lifetime. It's almost like the universe is giving you extra homework, because you more or less requested this extra homework to make you better in this lifetime and to make you experience some truly, truly life-changing and transformational things. Consider yourself lucky. Don't think that this is in any way making you unlucky or making you disadvantaged. No, it's just things that you have to work at. Sun conjunct Pluto makes you a very intense person. It makes you really in touch with, really sensitive to the mysteries of life, to what is hidden. You are an excellent bullshit detector, for example, and a great detective and researcher. You almost behave like a Scorpio, even though you might be a sun in Leo conjunct Pluto in Leo. You might have these really scorpionic traits about you, but they manifest through the energy of Leo, which is about leisure, taking care of yourself, having fun, playing, coaching, building your family and protecting your family. We talked about the outer planets, we talked about the influence of the personal planets. What can you actually do to enhance the energy of the solar return? You basically just have to be yourself, okay? As strange as that might sound, You have to enjoy yourself, express yourself, relate to people in your life in a way in which you can give voice to your inner needs, express your wants and your desires. If you have a Sun conjunct Saturn, for example, you need to actually draw a lot of boundaries in your life, and you need to understand what does it mean to have fun and work hard at the same time, and what are the boundaries between those two things. So you might need to set some really strong boundaries with the people in your life that might be toxic, or if you're struggling with any sorts of addictions. A solar return moment is a great time to just use that energy and infuse it with new goals, with new things that boost up your self-esteem, that boost up your self-confidence for the next year. And this could be in any area in which you're particularly interested. So maybe you want to have better relationships. So you're trying to think, how can I express myself in such a way that I remain true to myself, but I can also attract the right kind of people? So your soul family, for example. Another way in which you can use the energy of the solar return is to think about your career plans. Are you in the job that you love? Are you doing exactly what it is you feel like you were born to do? Inspiring others. Do others come to you rather? Phrasal verbs. So do others come to you for advice, for guidance? What are your best qualities? So you can actually draw a portrait of yourself. What are my defects? What are my qualities? What can I improve? And what should I celebrate about myself? That is a great way to objectively assess yourself and to figure out what should I be working on and what should I just enjoy about myself. You know, you're unique. You should definitely celebrate that about yourself. But ultimately, a solar return, in my experience of it and what I've seen with other people in my environment, a solar return is basically just a time for self-acceptance. It's a time for bursting forth with new energy and enthusiasm and enjoying the light. Esoterically, it is a time to attract more light, so to enhance your aura, to cleanse it, and to beam more light into the universe. It's a great time to cut cords with beings that are not of the light or negative entities that might attach to your aura. So I think we all had, more or less, even if you're not into the occult or esoteric knowledge, perhaps experience moments in your life when people drained you of energy, and you keep coming back to them and you don't realize why you keep going back to those people. Well, that's because there are some karmic contracts playing out there, and you might be involved in some toxic relationships. So solar returns are fantastic moments. So basically your birthdays are fantastic moments to just put your foot down and say enough, and this is who I am. And if you're not aligning with who I am, then I'm just gonna have to let you go. And again, I advise for you to do this with love. So I think this is all I wanted to say about the solar return. I hope that this video was helpful. Feel free to get in touch with me about doing your astrological chart. I'm more than happy to do that for you. I've been doing this for more than 15 years, and it's something I absolutely enjoy to do, to read people's birth charts and to help coach them and to help them understand their lives better so that they can be more aware of what influence play out in their lives and what it is that they could change and what it is that they should just let go and just accept, because we all have those tests in our charts. I hope you have a great, blissful, sunny day. The light moved right now to my forehead. It's absolutely wonderful how the sun shifts. If your birthday is coming up anytime soon, then I wish you a happy birthday and enjoy your time. Bye!